I wanted to do only commercial films, at least for a while. But I had a lot of women-centric films coming my way. A lot of struggles are going to happen, but it's about facing them and surpassing them. Body language is very, very important. It's a part of, you can't say it's something away from acting, it's a part of acting. Women can do everything, just about grabbing that opportunity at the right time, in the right way. I never wanted that to come, but I think the makers, the team wanted that always.
It looks good, honestly. Hi Keerthy, pleasure having you with us on Bollywood Hungama.
Hi, my pleasure. Thank you.
I've been watching your interview since morning, and it's a huge honor to be in front of a national award-winning actress
Oh, thank you.
who's really trying to break the glass ceiling, as I think one of the interviewers asked you in one of your interviews. Okay, how important is it for you just balance out these big tentpole films and films that really project you as main attraction? Even in the promo of Miss India, your name comes in as I guess like superstar Rajnikanth sort of way.
A lot of responsibility comes along while you're doing such films. So yeah, I mean, I never wanted that to come, but I think the makers, the team wanted that always.
It looks good, honestly.
Thank you. Until I saw it on my TV, like, so until the trailer release, I think I couldn't, like, I'm part of the film. I'm very bad at judging my films, so I just didn't know anything. But after watching the trailer and like however you said, it looks good to me now. So I'm just hoping, fingers crossed.
How important is it for you to balance out these big tentpole films? You're having films with Mahesh Babu and Rajnikanth, Chiranjeevi in the immediate future, and films like Mahanati, for example, and now Miss India, which is also showcasing you in the.
It's definitely something very, very important to balance out, because you need all these kind of films in your kitty to, there should be these women driven films, there should be these hero films, commercial films. I think we need to have a bit of both, to always that's something which is very necessary to balance, but it's not something that you get to choose always. Like after Mahanati, I didn't want to do a woman-centric film. I wanted to do only commercial films, at least for a while. But I had a lot of woman-centric films coming my way, so I had to choose that. But then later I did get some commercial films, so it's very important to balance out both. And fortunately, I think I'm having both, and yeah, I'm just hoping that they all work.
Now, there is this dialogue in the Miss India promo where your adversary says that business is not meant for women, and you take it up as a challenge. So, how do you think one can possibly break this patriarchal mindset
with films like these? I don't know. I think this is we're just trying to set an example here that women can become entrepreneurs. I think not just in terms of business. I think when it comes to any certain field, I think women can do everything. It's just about grabbing that opportunity at the right time, doing things at the right time, in the right way. And yeah, so we're talking in the film, we're talking about how a girl is going from a village all the way to the US and establishing tea over there. So and the struggles that she is facing. And I think films like these, I think if it can be an example and drive other women, and a lot of things like these films, and where people can talk about this, we can have shows and which can empower women in certain fields. I think there can be a lot of things that could be done to do this, and I think it's high time this patriarchy is not there.
So there is this moment in the promo of Miss India where you tell this gentleman that there will be a day that you'll equal him and maybe surpass him. The way you say that dialogue and the way you look at him, the way you maintain that eye contact, I think that really makes a statement. A lot of women, they look up to you. If you have to tell them something that whenever someone smirks at you and maybe looks down upon you, that maybe you cannot do certain things, why is it important to just look in their eyes and make a statement that yes, we can?
It is very important because when you look into their eyes and you say yes, we can, that's when the person on the other side knows that you are so confident at yourself and you can do something that he thinks you can't do. And I think I think a lot of struggles are going to happen, but it's about facing them and surpassing them, isn't all the struggles. And it's the same in the movie. I think she comes across uh, 2 to 3 guys in the film, and they do let her down in one or the other way. And it's about how she surpasses that and how she moves forward. That's because she's very passionate about what she wants to do, and she has a very clear vision in what she has to do. So I think if you know what you want to do, and if you think you can get there in at this time, no matter what comes your way, I think we can deal with it.
All right. Now, there's a scene in the promo where we see only your sandals and the way you are walking. I personally feel body language is something which is very, very important because you can communicate so much without saying anything. But here we are seeing only that those sandals and the way you're walking, and that in itself is communicating a certain attitude and a statement in itself. Tell us, maybe about that particular scene, and what do you think is the importance of body language?
It's something that even I'm learning right now because I've not done such characters before. So this is new to me as well. But yeah, body language is very, very important. It's a part of, you can't say it's something away from acting. It's a part of acting, just like how you say dialogues. That's also something which comes along with acting. And yeah, I think that whole mass moment that you see her walking, all these different kinds of clothes, is to show the variation of from where she started and where she's ended. I think that required this kind of body language, and I think my director helped me a lot. He was very clear on what he wanted from day one. Like he used to say, she's stylish, she's hot, she's this, she's that, she has to be like this. So that kind of creates a character in our mind. See, Samyukta is a person that it's all that we make, right? So, and the director knows always at least a few points extra than what we know. So we learn a lot from him. What we read his mind, what's in his mind, and when he says some characteristics, we put all that together and we bring a personality to that. And for that, like how you said, body language was important, the clothes, the changeovers, and how bold she is. And so even when, like you said, there could be different ways, like the previous dialogue that you talked about where I said I'll surpass you or I can equal you. So there could be different ways of saying it if my character is different, if I'm not bold or if I'm a little less of bold. That there can be a different way where I'm not looking into his eyes and where I'm looking away and saying it. But for her character, this is what probably goes. So these are things which I get to know from the director. Like when I ask him, should I look into his eyes? Is that what Samyukta will do? Is that what we will do here? So this I think it's also about the kind of personality that we develop into a character, which also brings all these body languages in everything that you're talking about.